Oh my. I'm so late. I am so sorry. I'm fine though, but I am late. That's what I get for trying to sit up. I'll be right back. I'll be right with you. Almost there. Okay. At least I know my audio is working. Okay, give me a second. I'll need to do the whole Discord thing to let people know that I'm live. Yep. Let's see if my face cam is doing its thing. Yeah, it is. Hello folks. It's me and Bigot, I'm back and I'm live. I'll be right with you soon. Oh, my audio is bleeding. Okay, give me a second. Okay. And let me just erase this. And then paste the YouTube share link. Blood and gold. Okay. Let me head back over here. And also go to this poll. Yep, visit the site. No, that's the wrong. Okay, there we go. Right, copy the link. So vote for next rogue trader here. This could go either way, my goodness. Okay, at the very least that's working, right? Yeah, okay. Imperial girls. I'm gonna need to go check the Twitch streams to see if that's working. But hello folks, it's me. I'm Biggie, I'm back. We're live. We're late, we're live, but right. What is going on here? Sub for enchanted big boy boxers. What is exactly is this? No, badges. Okay. Right. Ads are in progress, so we'll actually deal with that once the time comes. Okay, I'm going to need to... Yep, I was in a bit of a tangent this morning trying to decipher future predictions of the Warrant of Succession, and it got me down a ADHD tangent, so there's that. And sitting up is hard. So, yeah. Currently, we have no idea who's going to win. Well, we know for sure now, almost for sure, that Sakura is going to be top. And Marisa is probably second, if things are going the way they are with a poll. But yeah, everything is just a couple of votes away from an upset. It is just a few votes away from an upset, so... And Sakura as a... I do admit that the Seraphim Superior Sakura goes hard in terms of armor design and stuff. So yeah. So that's pretty cool. Alright. Alright, let's go ahead and close up everything. And move away from the Discord. Otherwise, I'll be stuck doing all other things than live streaming. Which should be said, I should thank my members for it. Thank you, Epilux Manta. I didn't even get Talenton his new Pokemon yet. But Talenton, Britain, thank you for being members of the time of streaming. Watch vids early. Cool badges and emojis for whenever you comment. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoy. Subscribe if you want to see more. Click on the bell to get notified for when I go live, etc. And if you do want to join the membership program and get turned into a Pokemon, feel free to do so. Ugh. Today will be a very decisive decider whether if I'm able to sit up or not in the long run. And it might be a bad idea of what I'm doing right now, but we'll see. But we have a whatchamacallit, a hypothesis to test. So yeah. My goodness. Everything is AI now. But yeah. Let's go ahead and see if we can get our game started. Okay. Let me also just adjust the camera a little for this side of the stream. Same here for the vertical. Wait, why are you... Okay. Yeah, that'll have to do. Okay. Let's get things started. Back onto the rogue tradering. Ugh. Okay, and now we just talked to Badam, but I'm not sure if mentioning that where Octavia is already coveting your position in the Casbalica. Right. I think that's not something I want to inform Vladam about. I do prefer her over Vladam, just in case. But yep, the biggest thing we need to focus on right now is friggin' making sure that our yeah, that I don't get whatchamacallit. You know, that I don't get friggin'. Yeah, I think that's good. Demonetized. Wait, demonetized? My goodness. Right, let's let Korda here. Korda, hardly know her. Stay where you are. Lay down your weapons. We are here for criminal Madame Takara and his accomplices. Members of the heretic Madame Takara's gang, lay down your arms and face righteous justice. Righteous.
Howdy, howdy.
Howdy, howdy, mana. Oh my goodness. The friggin' polls. The friggin' polls are like... I sorry. Out of context, that sounds so bad. But the friggin' YouTube poll for the next Rogue Trader is so volatile right now.
What about Poland, LOL?
No. Wrong. Manta, bad. That's not... give me a second. Yep. Where are the redeems? Yep.
At im_biggie, you successfully redeemed Bonk for 10 LP.
Okay. So anyways, when my last... first off, I acknowledge I'm late. I went on a huge tangent. Right? Because, well, I tried to get sitting up. That's my excuse. I tried to sit up. And, physically, I could be doing a little bit better. But, today will be kind of like the judgment day of whether I can sit up or not, because we're testing out something new, which is, I've sit up with slightly different arrangement for what's happening downstairs. And it's looking a little challenging, right? Because it's not the most comfortable sitting position. But if this works, then and it doesn't result in me getting bruises, then this will be our go-to method for the future. If it doesn't work, then we'll need to look up more different methods. Yeah, okay. And anyways, we're in the main storyline though. We're luring Incendia Corda into a trap. It's like, just flames rage in Corda's furious gaze as she surveys the bar. Her figure seems to exude ruthless radiance, cruel, like the scorching sun of a desert world. Rebels! Heretics! I, Rogue Trader! Incendia
Hello,
Coda.
are you excited for Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be Reals on 2027 and the last Psychical Media Kingdom Hearts series after that goodbye Kingdom Hearts 5 no Psychical Media in 2028.
Psychical Media?
Eyes endless.
I hardly know her, but yeah, physical media. Well, Sony's getting sued, I think. I think Sony's getting sued across the board. I don't know if that's going to be a permanent thing. For without physical media, they're getting whatchamacallit, the whole we'll see. I mean, Stop Killing Games is getting their movement up again, and they're trying to sue Sony for monopoly practices because without physical media, their PlayStation stores will be the only place you could actually get their games. So that is a monopoly practice. In Syria Quarter, I Vedam the Vekamo. And I'm ordering you to get off my turf before I blow your brains out and throw your corpse for a loop. My goodness. Yep. Hieronymus, perhaps you could talk her down? Insidia, my daughter, I am at a loss. Give us a moment to Lord to join your side and post Insidia Corda on footfall. You're pursuing a noble goal, yet seeds of horror sprout where you have trodden, where you have executed one heretic. 3 more have created their fear in your spire. The Emperor's justice must fill her hearts with fervor and reverence, but you only sow grief and misery. The schemes of humanity's enemies take root so easily in such soil. Then you too have fallen prey to the deceit and trickery. Reverend, was it not you who preached that mercy breeds connivance and the corruption? Well, as you used to say, none are sullied. That includes you. Now, however, the time is lay down your arms, come to the negotiating table. I do not negotiate with heretics or the dead. I like the idea of negotiating. As soon as Air formally succeeds Lady Corda, I'll send a truce envoy to them at once. Then you leave me no choice, Incendia. You had a choice to remain loyal to the Emperor or join the rank of heretics. You made it. Oh yeah, Zenless, feel free to go vote in the poll. But please, please, let my favorite character win in the poll. I could just use the executive veto and just go bonk. No, that'll be unfair. But who knows? Who knows how it'll turn out? Like, I went on a complete, whatchamacallit. Went on a complete tangent trying to figure out who's going to win which poll. Right? Sakura was, like, completely underperforming in the original poll. She got, like, 25%. But maybe it's just because she was in a bad pool. But we'll see. And Marissa, who's the... Yep. Marissa is probably going to be the... Who was actually the favorite is now trailing behind Sakura. Like, significantly. Well, significantly, it's just a few votes away. We don't know. And of course, we don't know. It's just and Mai is behind, but she's just a few votes away. So yeah, no idea. But biggest turnout so far in the voting. People are... I mean, what do you think?
Next year we finally got a sequel for The Simpsons movie after 20 years waiting is worth it. They have a trailer in 2027 is named The Simpsons New Movie. I am happy now and now waiting Xenosaga Remake.
Xenosaga Remake will go hard. Xenosaga is my favorite of the Xeno series. But filthy Xenos. But anyways, Yep, you could feel free to go vote over there. And I didn't talk about Kingdom Hearts 4, did I? Well, I guess Sora's back. Well, he's back in Coco. So yeah, he's dead. But it's going to be a long while before he's forgotten. People will be speaking his name for a long, long time. What would you have us do with your remains when we're done, Lady Corda? Arrogant wench, will have your remains strung up along with the cause of your pitiful sect that has prevented his creed. If you are still speaking about after your defeat, I will repeat my question then. You have earned an honorable rest. Boys, kick this lunatic out of my bar.
Another annoyance.
For the Emperor!
Let's look at the who is where. We have a Corda Enforcer. I hardly know her here. Corda Enforcer. Corda Enforcer. Court Psyker. Corda
That's
herself.
a lot of people.
Yep. But a lot of people who's on our side. Look at all these people on our side. Well. But to be fair, we're probably just going to steamroll her immediately. Considering our, what we're going to be able to do. Cassia is automatically going first. Pretty much. Kefka and Jay will be back here. She's also the other person doing an attack. We could go Kefka, Kibella back here, Abelard here, Marazai here. Right? We don't actually... Okay, let's just move a couple of people. We don't have to actually worry about where people are. Specifically because we're going to grant extra turnsies directly using... Okay, let's go ahead and do this. First off, let's see what we have. This is her astronomical regalia. So this is just a better option for her. I'm going to do this specifically to get all of her enforcers closer together. It's unfortunate but because... Yep, got all her ducks in a row. Yep, let's do this. Nope, okay. Never mind. That means that the front line goes here. Yep.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Back line.
I'm not accustomed to being ordered around.
Rear. All attacks by allies in that area inflict overwhelmed.
If I may.
We're going to see if... no. We can't finger Abelard. No. Point fingers at Abelard, pardon me. Um, let's use this then.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
And now we go. Who gets extra turns? These we'll point a J.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
I should have actually used this for the attack, I guess. J. We're going to go Air of Authority.
Am I getting paid for this?
Target's neck attack, no cover, double effective distance. Deals 80% impact damage, 20% armor penetration. And linchpin.
She is serving them cold turkey.
Yep. Direct damage. Inspire. Target gets plus 5 damage. Additional damage for every 10 stacks of tactics of Master Tactician has. Wow, we have very, very little tactical advantage. Target's only effective voice of command. Okay, let's just go ahead and grant extra turnsies to Abelard.
Don't get too cocky.
Yep. Oop. My goodness. Okay. Let's do this. Let's go endure.
Victory is imminent.
Let's go daring breach.
On Valencius. Follow my lead. I will
Leave me down.
A tactically sound approach. At your you attack.
Hmm.
And reduce to dust. And you must take care of this one. My place is at the fore.
And bonk.
Grey hair, sure hand.
Whoa, oh, come on, come on. Corda.
Still
Predictable downfall.
Holy crud. What was that? What? Didn't know that was a thing that's gonna happen. Okay. I guess extra turnsies? Yep.
Let's make it quick.
Did we run into a perils of the warp?
No. I think it's just Insidia Corda just decided to shoot at everybody. Yep. Insidia Corda just decided to shoot everybody as her last as her
Covered
dying
silence.
thing. Um,
I shall not fail. I am your blade and shield. Though I gave thee my blood and my pain, thou hast ordained that I shall live. Trust me, your final weapon.
and now we, let's see, go where it hurts. Exsanguination is not it. And maybe Terrifying Strike.
My blade whispers your name.
What's going to be the thing that's going to let her... There's something that lets her move and attack. Is it this one?
As honor ordains.
Yep. And do this.
Death is a blessing.
There we go. Everybody's hurt. What a mess. Thank you for helping me deal with it, your lordship. Your help has been invaluable, but the Kazbalika mission will nonetheless try to approximate it and match its value in the most generous of terms. Wait, what happened to my YouTube's views? Yeah. Everybody just suddenly disappeared on YouTube. Huh. That's weird.
Dang it, YouTube.
Yep. YouTube does that sometimes. But okay. I hope you're feeling well, man. So you might see I'm feeling a little bit gassed here and there, which is not an ideal thing. I might need to... Oh my goodness. Yeah, this isn't a good
I
idea.
am doing well.
Yeah. Yep. The new seating arrangement is not working for me in terms of it making me feel better. I'm literally feeling not so good. Okay. I guess I'll do a BRB thing. And then yeah, I'll
I
do a
am
BRB.
sorry to hear that.
I'll do a BRB thing. Yeah. Alright, folks, I'm back, but we're gonna test how I feel. Without the intrusive item.
Welcome back.
But we'll see. Yep. What do we preference in regards to what we should done with the remains of the lady? Transported to the domain of House Corda? Give them to the mob? Or I don't care. Do we even want to be enemies with House Corda? You know what? In the end, I'm gonna do the most chaotic thing, probably. Probably doing the most chaotic thing. But you know what? There's a quick chaotic thing and there's a smart thing. The smart thing would be to give it back to House Corda. Because I'm thinking about Calcazar. Okay. Overcome the desire to spit inside his corpse. Clearly manifests on his face. Madame turns his thug into a cold bureaucrat that runs against before your eyes. Place her ladyship's body in a crypto vault and take it to her ship. Make sure no damage is done to it. No further damage, that is. We were enemies, of course, but that's no reason to act in a civilized manner. Not to act in a civilized manner. What are you meaning to do next? Regain my grip of the station. Free the prisoners. Give the merchants back their impounded cargo. Replace the low lives in her ladyship's put in charge. Replace the low lives in her ladyship put in charge with my own low lives. Ha. I'll take care of those of the station sectors that are slowly dying in isolation. Of course, I'll send an envoy to Lord Inquisitor to bring him the news and inform him of my willingness to cooperate. Cleanse the station of Corda's miscreants. Or... No, we're not going to go Iconoclast. Oh. Oh, okay, fair enough. One less rival in the Expanse. Congratulations. Now that we've dealt with the pressing issues,
Huzzah.
do you have any other instructions regarding...
Howdy.
Howdy, Bridge, brother! You're not first, though, so unfortunately,
Mans.
I can't actually give you your points. But howdy.
Hiya, breads.
Yep.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness. The friggin... If you haven't voted for the next Rotator already, please go vote. The polls are so volatile. I don't know who's good. Oh my goodness.
You're
All right.
sitting up.
Yes, I'm sitting up. I'm trying to. I'm not sure how I feel afterwards, though. Yep. To the abyss with the Imperial Creed. Does not belong on footfall. From now on, absolute freedom will be the only law of this place. Whoever disagrees can head to the nearest airlock until I walk on into the void. More heresy. Heresy!
What torments you?
Levels. Oh, we have levels. Okay, give me a second. Did you go vote yet, Bread's brother? Hopefully you went to vote. My. Here's the thing. Here's my whatchamacallit. I as much as I love Marissa, and her freaking Custodes uh, cosplay goes hard. I think Sakura Adepta Sororitas just kind of scratches the itch of people in the right way, you know?
Sakura surprise win.
Yeah. I think it's her. I think it's her look as a sororitas, right? And I guess we'll be putting images of the winners in either the Discord or just for people to see. And goon over. Okay, where was I? I was going to uh, build rogue tradery things.
I picked Sakura.
Of course you did. Right. So it's saying lore Imperium. I mean, there's nothing else to pick.
54%.
Yeah. Nobody's going to beat Jay in lore Imperium, but could finally pick D-grade defense now, I guess.
LMAO nobody picked.
Yeah, but I mean, nobody picked.
Makoto.
Yeah, it's poor Makoto. Her death, because she fits the only cosplay that works for her is Death Cult Assassin. It just feels kind of rough on her, literally. But it's a rough concept for her to wear. I think she looks great, but of course, swings and roundabouts. Nobody wants to see her in that uniform. And whatchamacallit? What's your Abelard's level? And carouse and degrade defense. Another degrade defense right now. And then it's
Yo Mance and Biggie, I'm going to go on my computer and try to get on Twitch.
oh, good luck.
Twitch.
Do you have my Twitch link? In the Discord?
Nope.
No, you should have your the social links are all on the various different chats in
Let
the
me
Discord.
copy it.
Yeah. Give me a second. Not sure why you don't get on Twitch Mobile, but yeah. Swings and roundabouts. I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Did it
Listen.
work? Nope. It didn't.
You have a friggin' Twitch app. Well, I don't know why you didn't load the Twitch app. Maybe it's just a sucky app. In the App Store. Where was my friggin' eager subordinates? Yeah. Extra damage on extra turns. Yep. Let's go eager subordinates for J as well. But we'll see. It's saying Lord Xenos. Eager subs. And we'll go Kibella. This is the D-grade defense level, I guess. Wait. Yeah. Oh my goodness, that's the wrong abilities on her. Wrong character. Should be awareness, not athletics. When's our last save? I'm gonna quick save here first and see if the autosave is before or after. This looks like before. Yep, this is before. It's 9:16, so yeah. I'll go have to fix her level later. It's not a big deal. It's supposed to be awareness instead, but it's not too big of a deal. And the question is, are we able to go back to the ship first? Loot them bodies! Heavy Xenomesh. This is Duelist Uniform. Staff of Endless Flame. Endless Flame. Auto Striking Power Sword. Daredevil Pistol, I guess. Diviner Staff. Injection Adapter, yep. Stalwart Boots. This is Phoenix Gem. Commissar's Cloak. Archivist Silver Skull is a consumable. Let's see. Let's go look at our inventory. Let's go with consumables. I do believe there's something that removes trauma. There we go.
The dead know nothing, and neither do the ignorant. Your time has not yet come.
Better than nothing.
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
Guess I'm still alive.
This is a triumph. More skin patches.
Your time has not yet come.
Oh, your efforts are noted.
There is life in you yet. Use it wisely.
I can see bright colors again.
All right. And with that, we'll go not from oldest type. Yep. Yeah, I think that's everything. And we'll head, I think, Octaviana. Let's see if Octaviana has anything to say before we, and we're going to F5 here. Yep. Looks tired, but pleased with what's going on around him. Level down, regain status on the leisure footfall. You have everything under control? Yeah, we don't have anything else we could trade for. What about Riza? Riza, we already have everything for Riza.
What lies beyond?
How have you liberated footfall? Yep. To the fullest. Sure, things will improve soon. An announcement. Pay for everyone's drinks today. Yep. I'll be going.
Neat singer.
Yep. Neat singer? Who's a neat singer?
Octavia.
Ah. Yep, I guess. Because he sings in octaves. Oh, okay. Friggin' Voidsman armor. Wait, these things are actually very good, right? Plus 15 perception? Oh, damn it. We could have returned to the ship. That was stupid.
Total War Warhammer 3 is coming out with new DLC to introduce the Horned Rat's funniest silliest clown.
Yep.
Gracier than Quill.
Hooray! Oh, give me a second เรียมครับนั่นลงไปแล้วไอ้ไฟอืม But yeah, the turnout for the voting is huge. Huge.
Gracier than Quill, the one Skaven that the Lizardmen chose to spare simply because they foresaw that he would do more damage to Skaven kind than the Lizardmen ever could.
I see. Sounds like fun. Yeah, we have all the stuff from these guys already. So it is important that we increase rep.
He is the master of messing up his own schemes, like Eggman but more extreme.
Extreme Eggman. The thing is, we probably want more rep, but I don't know if I have anything to give them more rep with. If I had some time on my hands, then definitely I'll be hide untradeable first. Omniscience Providence. Elder Flow. Oh, it has to be a children of the Asurian. Okay. Right. Smiter, I hardly know her. Yep. And what would you have?
Wow, PBS got rid of all their physical media in favor of storing it all on cloud. Their cloud provider then went out of business and they lost over 50 terabytes of archived media, over 70 years worth of their own history.
You know, that's the kind of stuff that makes me mad. That's the kind of stuff that actually gets me riled up. Outsourcing. Like, no contingency plan. Just outsourcing stupidity.
Our companies are so effing stupid, I say with the utmost disgust and annoyance.
Man, it just sucks. There's nothing else but the
It's
fact
idiocracy,
that. Mhm.
but in the highest levels of society.
Hmm. It feels, you know what it feels like whenever it's like it feels like somebody playing Monopoly, and you play like you are playing Monopoly with the bestest of uh your ability, and still the stupid guy won anyways.
At a time amidst the madness.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest
Lubricator,
cannon and
I hardly
save
know
the
her.
day. Light of terror, guide our way.
They will see. Oh yes, they all will see.
Shopkeeper, I hardly know her. We're going to be able to probably meet with these guys now. Oh my goodness. Of course. Before the altar is strewn with bodies of parishioners and preachers.
Look, those bodies.
Yeah, footfall's gone. Wait a minute, what is that thing? Sicarian Rust Stalker? Wow. Any lore about these guys? They look kind of cool.
Patience! My nerves are frayed!
So, I guess they won't let me meet him yet. Let's look at the whatchamacallit. Not from date type. So I guess there's nothing else we could do from on here. And let's see which areas we can go to. We have a route to Mundus Valancius, but I do think we want to head to Mortis Asius first. Yep, just we want to head over here first because I want to get Solomon. Your Lordship, I humbly apologize for distracting you from matters of the Protectorate. Simply was beg for a moment of your time. After all, this concerns the illustrious Mistress Cabela. Doubtless, it has not escaped your powers of the insight that she's been rather not herself lately. Truly, Mistress Cabela is sought is a tenebrious place, but even I noticed the change in her bearing. When I finally spare a moment to what I've done could be done to address this, it dawned on me. Another social occasion. I dare say the first one went rather well, did it not? Enjoy one more moment of leisure. Yep. More private engagement on Jardonis, with a view from the spire. Oh, okay. Thank you for all of these holy gifts. Shortly before our departure from the footfall, a group of messengers in luxurious garbs delivered a strong box and several chests bearing the insignia of House Orselio to the ship. Okay, nice. Right. Considering this incident in the capital world, the enforcer offers check the Nevis to repeat these gifts thrice and plans to report that none of them threaten your Lady Cassius or the crew's well-being. Having said that, a closer examination of the strong box by the tech adepts reveal a data slate with a vid message addressed personally to you, alongside some kind of encrypted data. What vid message? Show me. Rogue Trader, we grant Regent Arcelio greetings to myself. Hope you find in good health. Okay. So, we spared his life. Sparing his life from this monstrosity. House Arcelio will soon hold a grand council with the Palace of Atlas. Holy relic that connects all navigators of our house. This meeting will take place not in the physical world, but the world of thoughts, dreams, and visions. Oh dear. No, they're going to talk about Cassia. Thanks to Atlas, we feel that the soul of the child is full of dismay, yet the rogue trader's words bear a lot of weight with the child. You consider Malfa Kefka Palazzo, but it's your power not only to strengthen the bond between our dynasties, but multiply your riches at the same time. The encryption, yep. And Lord Captain, apologize for disturbing you, but your presence is urgently required on the bridge. Managed to stop everyone from barging into your study, but I'm not sure for how much longer. I won't be able to hold them back. Oh dear. Right, everything is going coming up Millhouse. Because of course it is. Ugh. Up, I see all of the dogmatic characters. Oh, this is because we are currently...
Nothing back ever happens to the Von Valencia.
This is because we have reached heretic votary, I think. Lie. Any news? Cryptid message coordinates on landing site of a certain planet marked as rare cargo. Multitude of scout ships tirelessly explore the expanse in search of new resource deposits, but unfortunately none of them represent the interests of Von Valanche's dynasty. Occasionally intercept Vox transmissions from ships, prowling your domain in search of easy loot. An asteroid of the size of a small planet has been discovered in Soto's tomb system. Last item for today. A few pilgrims of footfall. Come on! Tales of the World of the Ascended. It says the prayers on a world near a cold star. The near malefactor has ceased for several years, and God Imperium himself closed this planet to raise all of his people to his halls. Okay, I guess. Right. We have a new event for Cabela at Dargonus. Marzai. Receive samples on Avorius. Red hunting. Oh, we need to talk to Jay. You have the door. Blood ties. Throne room. Condemned. Okay. We have industrial sabotage. Nameless star. Wait for Kagazar's summons. Okay, yep. Let me stroke the Lacerax real quick. Let's see if any of our retinue members kind of like hate you for being heretic.
To what do I owe this visit?
Jay?
Shireen, O glorious son of dozens of worlds and billions of subjects, have you come to converse with Jai Haydari about the sweetness of her soul? Or do you wish to speak to a trade representative of the Imperium? Well, does the guise of one of the most powerful people in the Expanse suit me?
You're beautiful no matter the guise, Jay. Yeah. Do you want me to... Which one? One or two? One or two. Four is very Kefka, but one or two. Would you like to see her speaking Shireen or go full potty mouth? Let's have her go full potty mouth.
Too.
You sure about that, my lord? That can be arranged. Oh my, I beg your forgiveness, Shireen. I'm pretty sure the real me would earn herself a one-way trip to the airlock before the end of her first watch.
How's your gang faring, Jay?
Like you need to ask Shireen. These Ashmags and Kashaz are tenacious. They lick their wounds faster than the Arji themselves. Tora finally got an implant for her jaw. Now she can speak properly instead of braying like a toothless donkey. She's been recruiting strapping guys and gals too, because Falco called RX. May the Arji savage the soul of that interstellar piranha.
Nice. You wanted to reflect on what's happened?
Oh yes, Shireen. And here is what I think. Since the day we first met, I have been tossed about like a boat in a storm. Battered, dashed against the rocks, lashed by the waves. And then I was flung onto the shore, and a fabulous gift washed up beside me. A precious pearl of the deep. The Mercatum Tabula Officiale.
Yes.
And you know what? I enjoyed it. Yes, I was slammed face first into the rocks, and was up to my neck in water. But I finally had a taste of freedom. Just a smidge. Just a little bit. but it was enough to make me dream of it every night. Void crack and take the Casbalica and the cold trade. As for our mutual business, Sherry, I will remain your loyal partner if you desire. An equal partner.
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. She's actually going to become rogue trader, isn't he? Or something like that, right? Yeah, it's your choice to make, Jay. All I can do is support it. Doesn't sound like a good choice. You know what? I think for this particular run, I think number 2. Because we'll see. Because the number 1 is definitely iconoclast for a run, right?
Do you really see a better and brighter path for a cold trader to take, Sherry?
Okay, here's a what do you want her to be? Shadow Baron or my right hand? Maybe Shadow Baron. Let's try Shadow Baron.
You may have a point. I truly have realized the power of those who hide in the blinding light of luminaries such as yourself, Sherry. Should I become a shadow that upholds order and light by skirting around antiquated laws? Not another pawn of the Casbalica mission, but a shadow baron of the expanse in my own right. A power far more imperious and formidable than any penny-pinching steward. I suppose I could try, Shireen. At least the thought of this change makes my heart beat faster and my blood course more swiftly through my veins. Surely the Exalted One is giving me a sign.
Mm-hmm.
Then it is decided. Starting today, I will sail toward the future I choose. What a thrill it will be to ride the waves wherever they want to take me.
Communicator device lights up, indicating incoming message. She gives you a polite nod, looks away, and focuses the message being transmitted to her comm lead. What's that about?
Nothing important, really. Just a small commercial matter.
Since when do commercial matters make you so nervous?
Fine. Maybe it's better to let you know.
Yep. Received an important message. Mercy and the mission circle wants to see me. Quite the honor. I won't lie saying it's completely safe, but perhaps you won't mind coming with me. Oh. What's the mission circle about? The high-ranking agent of the Casbalica mission? I didn't know I took out Falco's life. Why do you want me to go with you? So, why are you so afraid of this, Mercy? Because I was with him before. Helped me relocate to the expanse of the Calaxis, and he helped me make the name for myself in the mission to become a coal trader to take Christo's place when he died. But it was more than that. He was my teacher. And, oh, my lover. Oh, we get to meet her ex. Thank you, that means a lot. Damn it. Fine. It's kind of weird we're just back on footfall all of a sudden. It's like we never left. 10 spaces turn toward you. These are people who are hard-nosed, hard-fisted, and hard-hearted. Cold Trader maintains a different silence, which is broken only by the hiss of a smoldering low, rolled up being smoked with relish by a dark-haired, aristocratic-looking man with a sumptuous coat. Oh, Takara, hi! Let's survey the people in attendance. Peddlers of the cold trade seek meek silence. Dark-haired man gaze casually falls upon them. Their heads drop lower. Jay, with a chin raised, seems to be one refutation of this man's absolute superiority, but her strained expression makes it clear that she's not unaffected by his presence either. Yep. Ah! The prize thugs of the Expanse are here, I say. And greetings to you too, your lordship. We are delighted to welcome a guest of your stature. Even the uninvited are so even one uninvited and so discourteous, but then he would never resembles an insult, never takes up burden of retribution. Dark-haired man smiles. With you with cold civility and it seems even slight condescension. Oh, he's looking down on me. Choose your words carefully, Mercy. People with greater prudence than have you have died a slip of a tongue with the rogue traders peasants. The circle will hear Jay Amira Farin, Tamira Ashafrit. Mercy pronounces all your companions' name with deliberate meticulousness, never taking his laughing eyes off her. I'm laying claim to Falco's business, his territory and his crew. He tried to take mine and he lost, so now I will take his, and I want the circle to endorse my claim. Is that so? Can't the circle agree to that? After all, Falco's sentence was not handed down by us but by you alone. Does that mean that now you speak for us and instead of us? A dangerous proposition. Commerce or coerce? Let's go coerce. We fool to pass up a mountain of money. They'll come with friendship with the Von Valanche's dynasty. Yep. Now the culturators look at you and only you. Seems that they are more afraid of you than Mercy. We traders, not fighters. We prefer the language of deals over language of battles. But that does not mean we can be intimidated. Our organization operates in the shadows. And we use opposition for powers may be. We keep our blades sheathed, but give us cause to show you how sharp they truly are. You'll sorely regret it. Such knowledge is enough to poison the mind. Commerce. Falco was sloppy. He paid too much attention to side projects. My network of contacts are larger. Patrons is more powerful. I guarantee the revenue will increase at least by a third. Imperious, slightly irritated gesture from Mercy brings silent flurry. Money can't buy a new head to replace under the one that's full of bullets. You should ask us to see it's your president. You're putting a bejeweled grenade on our hands, Shireen. You're awfully quiet, madame. I appreciate Mistress Hidari's talents and your lordship's interest in her fate. We were not band of pirates, but organizations with rules. We will abide by those rules. Remember the rules once too. I trust that. With sage guidance, we could refresh your memory and revive your fidelity to our laws. You have an argument to support your claim? You did not stop Falco from robbing me. Did not stop him from killing my friends. Has the circle voted for my removal? Not as far as I know. Either you admit that you allowed Falco to break the rules, or you have acted like that still matter. According to the rules, Falco was out of line, and I punished him. On your behalf, let's say. So his trade is my trophy, and the circle's reward for my troubles. You listened well, Shireen. You find yourself accused, and so you cast accusation in return. A logical move. And we have a awareness succeed. You discern an interest of mixing emotions in Mercy's eyes. Irritation, warmth, interest, even resentment for him. She is something more than simply an opponent in a business negotiation. But what vox will you pick up voice in the void? What friends will you repeat Jay Hadari's words spoken here? The rogue trader? No. What friends is this organization? You have none. Well, though you once did. Perhaps senior officers. You want to say their piece? I'm the most senior ranking person here, your lordship. Didn't you explain to your companion, Jay? In my eyes, of the missions we are tools, carefully selected, arranged, may be employed craft or acquisition of profit under the protection of salt bloodshed. I'm used for dissolution, resolution, oversight, and for bloodshed, though on rare occasions. You're not going to let them fleece them, are you? Do you have a backup plan? The ease with you read my heart frightens me, Shireen. Oh, yes. Wait. Oh, really? Oh, really, Jay? Mercy, do you remember what you always scolded me for? You're too quick to deny the thought that you might deserve something, Shireen. That's what you said. Thank you for that lesson. This time I will not be humble. Falco's contracts are mine. Falco's crew is mine. Speak up if you disagree. The rest of you at ease. All these short and bloody songs are bound to the sound of weapon fire. Do you think you could force that? Said Jay, I remember. The one who first joined my retinue. Breaking through the avalanche of the past was my cover. Covering my grave was not easy, Shireen, but I've risen. You could have warned me. I wasn't sure it would do, but you helped. Kiss me, alright? Yep. Jay's lips burn against yours and leaving behind the taste of tart wine. Balanced with honey sweetness. She gives at you with desperation of a woman who had found a sip of water the moment she dries of thirst. Hopefully she hasn't poisoned her kiss or something ridiculous like that. The world stops for several moments, but out of the corner of your eye you see Mercy's face twist in the pain of grimace. Oh, my goodness. Oh, she is doing it for... just to get back at Mercy, huh? Nice.
Oh no.
Nope, she was doing that to get back at Mercy. Just... kissing with her new rogue trader boyfriend in front of her ex. Oh, you know, that kind of thing. Not gonna argue with a rogue trader and a loaded auto pistol. Yep. Despite Mercy's strengthful, it's clear that you have this man unaccustomed to enduring such indignities, and equally unaccustomed for forgiving those who have wronged him. I'll do a persuasion check, I think. For the little bit of experience, yep. It is true, she's different now. I do believe we can consider this meeting closed. I would have loved to strike him, but no. Oh my goodness, we're back on the void ship at least. Oh! And, damn it, damn it, damn it. I don't know how I feel about sitting up today. We'll see. We'll see how I feel. I might need to take a small break. Give me a second.
physician starts to stare, but the ledgers all show profit, so we pretend there's nothing there. Kefka, Sovereign, malicious bearer, a the warrant of trick, greatest roach trader of the Coroner's expense.
Alright, slowly returning. I'm slowly coming back. Okay. We're backsies. Just looking at if there's any more quests that we need to do for the people. No.
Hopefully they do not suspect us of heresy again.
Yep.
That would be rude and warranting of a visit to the
Yep.
airlock.
Yes.
Greetings.
What about you, Cassia?
Words cannot describe how boring the bridge is. Too many colors. Right here?
My lady?
Doing this.
Heinrich, hi. Because, we're... Wait, do you need to say it? No, you came aboard. With your repairs, okay. What if I put a curse on you in this very instant? Son and niece, safe and sound thanks to you. Okay, insert, we saved the family. Elsie. Snora, she died saving the ammo depot back in the third time. Yep. Who is this guy again? Humble laborer in charge of putting out fires. And what are you doing here? With your life, you say? What kind of emergencies does the Infernus Guild deal with? What are you doing on my bridge? Yeah. It's because nothing's on fire. Okay. Take a slow stick and Reiner can draw a puff. Yep. But yeah, I think right now... oh wait. Do you have anything else to say? Ulfar?
Let us raise our cups et fato. Fenris Yoda et fato.
Okay. I don't think there's anything else we could do. Except for use those holy gifts that we got for trade. I do want notes on weaknesses. Yep, soon. Damn it. Okay, never mind. Do we have anything to do or say? Does Jay, is Jay now willing to be with us?
Ah, Shireen. The burden of a trade representative of the Imperium is a hefty one, especially when said representative is dabbling in the cold trade on the side. Whew, it is exhilarating, as if everyone suddenly became allies and enemies at the same time. So how are you doing, oh precious apple of my eye? Is there a sweeter subject in the universe to discuss, Shireen? You have my full attention.
Chambers?
Not now. Not today. You will probably laugh at me, but
Get
I'm
off my
afraid to be
ship. No,
alone
just
with you
fun.
without
Yep.
my mask. Oh, I have no doubt you.
Ah, damn it. Right, we're gonna go with our go-to, I guess.
Take heed, Nemo. Our blessed Domin honors us with a visit. The one who delivered this ark from the curse of your existence.
Some of my companions have accused me of turning away from the Emperor, but not you. Why is that?
I am your shadow, Domin. Wherever you choose to go, I will always follow. I see your deeds, I hear your prayers, and yet I wait. When the Undying One whispers your name, my blades will rid you of the weight of your transgressions. But for as long as he is silent, I am your sword and shield, Domin. I'm here, Domin. Come.
Yep, okay. Finally, Kefka gets some respite. 8 hours.
Sitting on your throne has not cost you your flexibility.
He.
That is a welcome discovery.
Hooray! Oh, and by the way, I'm somewhat hoping that Marissa gets to win somehow, because there is a mod that I could install to make the character sprite slightly bigger. Well, not just slightly bigger, just bigger. So she'll tower all over the other characters, which is funny to me.
That would be amazing.
Yep. Just some random dude in a cage. Don't worry about it. Is somebody from my retinue? Marazai? What kind of amusements will Marazai bring me while I'm taking a shower? Oh, you took a bath with every available companion. I've been told that you seek entertainment, Kefka Palazzo. Well, since you have demanded my time, I have a few ideas for you. How does bloodletting sound? Oh.
Huzzah LOL.
Oh my goodness, sounds intriguing. We failed the toughness test. Exhausted, body spent, your mind's fractured. Damn it. Okay, we're now nice and relaxed. And Maeve is still here. Hi, Maeve. Can I have some Amasec?
Just a casual bloodletting.
Amasec gives us ease of mind, willpower before for the next first bit of combat. Hello, caged people. Fresh scars. Oh dear. And the thing is, we probably will be whatchamacallit. Doing this quest up until the point where we have finally a winner, and then we'll do that. We could head to Valancius, Amundus Valancius next, or we could head to Ignis Corona, because we don't have. Oh well. Let's do a quick survey of all our places. Nothing. And sorry, Jay. Finally have Aogun back with us, finally. Or my. She's just been left in the dust, isn't she? Well, not quite. She still has a chance to catch up with a few votes. Greetings, your lordship. You've come to collect him, haven't you? Overseer Antha, I mean. Yes, I did come for Salamorn. Ha, that's what you said. Where is he? Emperor be praised. I mean, he's not far from here, carrying out routine cell inspections. Should no trouble finding him. Not him. Yep. You look a little bit disturbed. Someone causing trouble. Diligent common people kind of call, keep up. State plainly what your problem is. Master Anthar's made it unbearable. Wonderful. Introduce new policies. Each shift now begins with a penitential scourging followed by an inspection. Even the slightest offense merit 10 lashes. A thorough search and yet more punishment. Talking about the jailers? Oh dear. Are you not in charge? I'm in charge of just this sector. Or was. The head of the colony said that now we have an ex-arbitrator. We should heed his wisdom and learn from it. So the colonies become less functional? We have never enjoyed such strict discipline, except people are dying a bit too quickly on both sides of the bars. Fine, I'll see you Solomon now. ordinance entitled Anthar's Edict, Amendment 12. He's gone full Judge Dredd. A minute-by-minute schedule of each person's duties. A detailed system of punishments at the bottom of the seal with inscription. Approved by the colony governor. Oh, dear. I see loot. I walk to loot.
What is that?
Trivial, as I prognosticated.
Tactica Imperialis, except crit damage by the wearer is with pistols is increased 27% if the lore Imperium is 150 or higher. Huh. Okay, that's pretty cool. That's an interesting choice. By the way, Manta, what is your prediction for Group J? Group L. Group L has Cammy, Karen, and Rainbow Mika. And what's the other person? Oh dear, that doesn't bode well for the other person. But yeah, we'll see.
Ruby hard, right?
No. Ruby's already made it through. Ruby made it through yesterday. Who was the other person? Morgan, Iceland. Yep. Tough choice, tough crowd. Morgan didn't do very well last time, actually, because she was fighting Marissa.
I would hope Mika.
We could hope for Mika, certainly. And can you make a guess on what abilities or what choices that I've given them? Glato.
Curiosity sings in my veins.
Heat waves emanate from huge mining machine.
I forger.
No, what do you mean you forgot? I didn't actually reveal them yet. It's with who do you think has what role? Possibly.
Then that's why I don't remember.
Yep. You didn't remember because you didn't. I didn't even say. You're already dead.
Mika would be a living saint.
A little bit of out of character for a living saint, right? Oh well, she could be. That wasn't my choice, though. Who opened your cells? Who did it? Speak, your deaths will be. It seems someone's a breath away from lunging for you next. Recognition glimmers in those deranged eyes, and his voice goes quiet, as if all strength has fled him. Kefka Palazzo. What happened here? A pathetic attempt on my life. The second one today. Well, one of the jailers left the cells unlocked so the prisoners could do their dirty work. No matter, I will find the culprits, execute every single one of them. So you were discharged? I failed the mission. Failed everyone. Too many enemies. Situation against us. No, I'm not making excuses. It was not my first mission to go awry, but I didn't have Glato with me. I was sloppy, unfocused. I ordered the retreat too late. I managed to drag one of the arbitrators to the infirmary. The man died of his wounds. Bottom line, the objective was not accomplished. 10 arbitrators were lost, and their commander was somehow left alive. Like a coward, I hoped to be executed, but the marshal sent me to rot on Fable 6 instead, and he was right to do so. Come on, why are you not wearing a rebreather? The air here is noxious. I'm too used to arbitrator helmets. They do not cover the lower part of the face. As for my world and my being. Frankly, I couldn't care less. Come, I'm ready. Petition to have you reinstated. No. Stop. I can't leave. I'm guilty. Guilty? What are you talking about? I judged myself and handed down the sentence not because of the demotion, though it was the last straw. I couldn't do it anymore. I could not look at it. Lying governors, the scoundrels who succumb to corruption. Oh, he's too straight-laced. Or to the Xenos who consorted with humans because throne take me, it is permitted under the law of your sector. Oh my goodness, but above all else, I cannot bear to look at myself, an arbitrator who is coming apart at the seams, who turns to wreck without his dog, who... Oh no, he does not believe that in the law anymore. Even the way you broke was boring.
The
Go.
law.
The law. I'm about the law. Even the way you broke was boring. Go on then. Comrade devours millions like you every day. You'll not get to savor your martyrdom for long. And what is the sentence? Sarajevo says 6 until the last of my days. And what about for dying one is duty itself? Oh man. What about Glacio? I don't have the right to keep him anymore. Deliver him to the marshal. He'll find Glacio a new master. Glacio per commortem 80. Guard the target. Aww. But the cybermassive does not react. The scarlet light of his visor stared at the Solomon, and not a muscle between the dark coat quivers in response to your order to leave his master. He's not listening to me. Is this the aftermath of the damned mission of Thessera? Or did the tech priest have to reset him to basic protocols? Throne, what decision is to make? My dog. I can't even give him one last order. Why now, Glacio? Glacio is protecting you from the convict. It's not enough for you. We used to act as one, but not anymore. The last remnants of my composure are gone. Look at me. I'm a human scrap, not an arbitrator. Just an appendage to a cybermastiff. Even so, I'm not leaving without you. You will. You can't stand here forever. Oh, here we go. Here's the everybody sucks here moment for Solomon. And besides, you wouldn't want to drag me out of here if you know the truth. Everything between us was a lie. I was ordered to lie to you, so I did. The truth is I couldn't care less about you. Explain yourself. After we slept together, oh my. I sent a report up the chain of command. Then the order came in, maintain the rotator's trust. My assignment was to stay at your side and become your confidant. Well, I'd succeeded in earning your trust, didn't I? You detect a certain strain in Solomon's hostile throne, and a well-concealed panic deep in his eyes.
Marazai, cover your sensitive ears.
Oh no! Abelard! What did I order to tell you something like that? It is always better to have the trusted operative in place of someone who considers himself above the Lex Imperialis. What about Glacio on your data slate? About finding me gifts, was that a lie too? Yes, it was all arranged. I let the latest slate out in the open and ordered Glacio to guard it. The plan was for you to find it in my clumsy courtship to take me back to your bed. Everything between us was a lie, was it? You're making a fool of yourself. Maybe you were just following orders at the start. Don't tell me you never develop real feelings for me. Feelings? You're so convinced that the universe revolves around you. I'm supposed to adore you just because you want me to. I expected as much as from an upstart spoilt with power. Just like other rogue traders, you have done nothing to earn your warrant, other than being born into the right blood. Oh wow. You're a pale shadow of your ancestor who received the sacred authority from the Emperor himself. Oh wow. Yeah, just lashing out because He doesn't see any self-value. Yep. Even if you insist on my return, that won't change the crucial fact that I'm no longer fit to serve the Lex. An arbitrator who cannot perform his duties. Only that is only verdict. You know something? You're right. I'll gladly shoot out the people I encounter. Weak, cowardly worms in human skin. Oh man. We don't need heretical anymore.
Solomorn is a sloppy liar, in more ways than one. He.
Ha! Because he has a dog in him. I'm going to need to look up this part of Solomorn's quest. I don't want to accidentally kill him. No, 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 no. I'm not looking for sex affinity. I'm looking for extra life. Oh my goodness. Yep. Mm-hmm. Passing both checks or choosing the dogmatic path allows him to rejoin. Yep. Okay. So heretic doesn't allow us to for him to rejoin. Okay. Understood. Is that how proctors end their journey? Die on a penal world, or in the heat of battle, against the dangerous heretics the Corona's expanse? The choice is yours. They have a way of hitting a nerve. I'd see you are too good at it. Fable 6 is not your prison. It's your personal bunker. You're a coward, hiding for the trials bestowed upon you by the Emperor. Haven't thought about it that way. Some plans I've made, craven fool. But now I see why I failed, and you didn't relent. Didn't let me end my days in this anonymity. I guess that means I'm still worth something. Hooray! He's ready to serve once more. Find me on the bridge when you have time. I'll give you a full report. Grab them goods. This is a Ruby Splash. You could use ranged weapons in melee range. Okay. Whereas range attack against adjacent targets can plus 18 crit hit chance. Yeah, this seems a little underwhelming.
Hooray! Our cop buddy with benefits is back.
Hooray! I guess we're gonna cop a feel. Ha 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 ha! The wall, which was destroyed in the Dakari attacks, have been partially rebuilt.
At the Determined Tat, you successfully
Hooray.
redeemed Bonk for 10 LP.
Back to the ship. Back on the bridge again. Uh-oh. Oh no. There he is. Next to Glade Hill.
Thank you for finding the time to discuss my report. I would ask that we hold this conversation in private. Might I suggest your study, Rogue Trader?
Yes. Go ahead. Come to my study. Rogue Trader's written you. Might fail you. Okay. Why do you wish to leave my retinue? Yep. Let's not play mind games. Took advantage of your trust. I deceived you, installed you. I don't think you want me anywhere near you. Study the report. Text of the report is dry and handwriting pathologically perfect. In a couple of ruthless phrases, Solomon passes judgment on himself, failed to demonstrate loyalty in keeping with the favor shown, and lowered myself to deliberate lying. I have an extremely honest with myself in my report. Oh my goodness. I so want to pick the first option. This is such a Kefka thing to say. I want to say it. I want to do it. Yeah. If you forgot what you said, you can simply take it back. I could, but I won't. I'm truly sorry I lied to you, but I'm also relieved that I don't have to lie anymore. You wrong me, think you can get away with it? I admit my guilt. I insulted you with my lies, and I'm ready to be punished. Exact your vengeance in kind. Pain for pain? What is that? If you apologize, you would do so on your knees. Yep, let's get him good on his knees. I think I don't want to beat him with them all. I want to just slap him. Kefka, what does a 5-finger say to the face? Slap?
A light pat on the bottom.
Oh, bye. Oh my. Yep. That's the exact place you want to get. Okay. And to the Voidship Bridge we go. Next is... where do we go? I think let's go to the... we have a few places. We'll cycle through here, just in case we have extra things to get, and if not, then let's think about where next. I think Mundus Valancius, right? Yeah, it'll have to be Mundus Valancius. Experts from Sector Bionica wishes to speak to you. Lord Captain. The janitor Franz's mechanical voice. Attempted sabotage of sacred occupants have been detected, requesting intervention of highest level to prevent undesirable consequences. I wish to know more to ensure that is worthy of my time. Interference is Jay's Martinek's life form in the process of retrieving augments from carrier has lost its service value. Lifeform's motivation is unknown. Healing people is your domain. What should I solve your problems for you? Noted act of sabotage is classified as having extremely pernicious effect on our discipline sector. Priority critical. Fine. I'm going to the Medicaid deck. Now notify the relevant parties. Silly peoples. Okay. Since you're okay, Mentor, are you still here? Because if you're still here, I'm gonna spoil a little bit as a reward for being on the stream.
Still here.
Yep. I'm gonna do a little bit of a spoilery, Reno, of what they're gonna be. Yep. Oh my goodness. So your choice. First between Cammy, Rainbow Mika, Morrigan, and Karen. I'm gonna reveal them one by one. Don't touch my legs, they're all that I have left. Typical sounds of Medicaid facilities. Yep. A bone-chilling scream, it is coming from the old man, who has sprung them from his bed and now is using it as a barricade against the Medicaid officer, partially disrobed in scraps of a bed restraints. Replace with oh, okay, no. Let's continue. Request cease the attempted sabotage of the operation. Protocol stipulates augments would be removed for ineffective life forms. Leave him be, friends. Let the poor fellow live out his life with his own augmentation. He can still cut it off after he's dead. What's going on here? Lord Captain, please help me. These beasts want to cut off my legs. I was a senior gunner at the microcannon. I lost my leg in my youth, and it was only thanks to my implants I was able to fulfill my duty. Guiding team of haulers. And now they're saying that's it. I have to give back my legs. How can I give them back, butchers? Patient disrupted. Augment removal procedure is resisting the accepted treatment protocols. It's hardly surprising, friends. Trying to cut off the poor man's legs. What's your expert opinion? Service life from his forms lapsed long ago, but installed augmentation is of rare quality. Function for hundreds of cycles yet to come. The sacred machine's efficiency is seriously compromised in the subject's biological part. The principles of maximum efficiency service requires immediate replacement of his augment carrier. This man does not have long to live. Let him walk the rest of his way with on 2 feet. He's unlikely to survive the augment removal procedure. Yeah. Oh, debating such a trivial matter. Simply and quickly, instead of arguing, let the implant owner assert his right in combat against the challenger. Okay. Where do you even find this old man? Augmented life form arrived on board along with the rest of the replenishment of the Rykite Minoris, and has since dwelled in the ship's cannon bays. One of the servants of the machine gods noticed an incongruity of a high-performance sacred augment being worn with such a life form, and he was brought here. Augmentation is truly that valuable. Sacred machines of augmentation are blessed in their own right. The janitor grumbles jealously. But the product is slightly rarer than others. With proper care can increase the speed of high-quality recipient. Hooray, we can go heretical! Give it to me. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Right? A high-quality augment, you say? Support and lubrication circuit. Oh my. Is that the name of the item? Yep, and the dialogue. Anything else to say, Janitor? No. It's just such a waste of time, isn't it?
Tapestry of a world. I am the rogue thread.
We're gonna go to the bridge. There's a couple of things we could do in the Von Valancius Palace. We have event about Abelard's family, and we have an event for Kibela as well. Oh, come on, more messages? Servants of the Omnissiah, they managed to locate a second message on the House Australia data slate, hidden in the shadow of the first one. As soon as it happened, the machine spirit rebelled and started devouring the decrypted data. Oh my goodness. Display the message on screen right now. Rogue trader, I had no doubt your servants would find my trace. They're far cleverer than the ones being employed by the great region Australia. Oh, hi, Alina. Basically, the if you remember what happened last time with House Australia, Arantor is the guy who came in, and Alina is the one who tried to sabotage us and shoot and get Cassia's crystal back.
Oh yeah, since you told me about the AI jailbreak yesterday, now all my news feeds are about it.
Oh my goodness. Of course. Wait, you didn't even pick which one you want to hear about out of the four. I'll spoil like of the four ladies. I feel extremely awkward that the first encounter took place under such unfortunate circumstances. Truth be told, I saw a worthy person behind. Mika is pit fighter, Necromunda. Saw a worthy person behind the lofty title, only after the fate is put on death's precipice. Hesitated to end my life despite holding it in your hands.
Makes sense.
Yep. I still believe we have make loyal allies to one another. Yep. I presumed you already know the House Australia will be holding a Grand Council in the depths of the accursed Atlas very soon, and we cannot ignore the call. We're bound to it against our will, but if you convince this... What did you call Cassia? As the Emerald in the Ray of Martinez. My gift for you is for sparing my life. Head to the storms and torrents. Oh my goodness. A saboteur. Great. Okay, what's the reach of the saboteur? I was saying his saboteur is most definitely a tech priest. He found his way aboard the ship and penetrated all the security systems with staggering ease, but his ability to communicate with the machine spirits, combat potential of his augmentations are extraordinary. Nevertheless, the encounters managed to capture him. During the arrest, the intruder offered me no resistance at all. Instead, he asked for an audience with the great machine spirit. When he realized the enforcers had no idea what he was talking about, he asked me to meet you. I considered it necessary to apprise your situation. This infiltration of a rogue ship operated by an authorized agency here casts doubt on my tech combat stability. If he's indeed my tech comrade, that is, regardless, I request permission to communicate with the captive. Very well. I will speak to him. So many events. It's just event after event after event. Oh, it's Nomos. Hi, Nomos. The group of servitors whose movements are suspiciously well synchronized stares at the towering prisoner. You do not need to hear them speak to recognize Nomos, but seem fitted to attend the interrogation. Asclepius. Asclepius. No, Asclepius. Oh my goodness. Asclepius? You don't, I hardly know it. No, I can't know. I agree with the, at least buy me, Asclepius. At least buy me dinner first. I greet the master of the vessel cathedral and offer my humble apologies for this unbidden intrusion. Looks positively gigantic next to the enforcers at his side. Oh, okay. Deadly looking metal gleams thinly beneath the faded crimson roads. His hand are folded obediently, his mechanical eyes are perfectly still. My apologies as well to you, brother. The interloper inclines his head in the direction of the frowning Pascal. And of course I must forgiveness for you, Great Spirit. I was not my intent to desecrate your temple. Before I accept your apologies, tell me who you are and why you infiltrated my ship. Yeah. My name, if it matters, is Asclepius. Formerly a computational general of the Cognizance Fleet, now a liber recluse with my stats of Malatek. Is Malatek it's like the same as Heretic? Maleteks are exiles whose ideas have not crossed the line of heresy yet. I have come close to it. Okay, thank you, Pascal. They are removed from the fleet structure to give them a chance to see the folly of their ways and preserve sedition from spreading. Okay. So just somewhere in between. Somewhere in between the Heretic and the Malatek. Anyone else? And by the way, do you want to know anyone else what they are? Between Cammy and Cammy, Morrigan, and Karen. All of that is trivial. My past is nothing but set up the archive data. My lost status is part of replacement string in the long chronicle of the Cognizance Fleet. I come not in the priesthood's messenger, but as a faithful disciple.
Cammy is an Arbitz, I am assuming.
No, she's not. Chun-Li was an RBT's. There's only one role for Cammy, considering she's wearing a friggin' beret that kind of fits. Well, I mean, I don't know enough about the lore, but
Guardsman.
Not quite a guardsman. A little bit higher rank than a guardsman. My brother once served the Engineer Prime on the ship, and he was adherent of the school of this. And the alliteration works as well. That's the clue. He was adherent of the school of discontinuing cycle, as am I.
Commissar.
No, Corin was the commissar. Cammy is a Cadian Castellan. Cadian Castellan Cammy. Asclepius, my brother once served as an engineer prime on this ship.
Oh.
Yep. Asclepius, he was an inherent of the school of this continuing cycle, as am I. Oh, I know that my brother perished before I did. He sent me a message that told the journey embarked upon by Theodore van Valancius. A journey through a dimensional gate, an artifact more ancient than humanity is itself, and towards the worlds unknown. The blessed Amenet was with her. There upon these dark worlds, he witnessed a great miracle, the breath of a machine spirit in incalculable might. My brother believed that this spirit that fell asslumber with this ship is like a child in a cradle, not responding to lowly pleas. That was the purpose of my pilgrimage to reach the ship. When my brother died, the ship whose decks blessed Armanet was he had walked, and prostrate myself before the Great Spirit. Wait, Armanet was here? My brother's words which was clear years ago. Armanet was probably rotated to Theodore's inner circle before the ways they parted. Tell me more about Theodore's journey then. Knowledge is scarce. My brother suspected his memory, along with the memory of all who have known about the details, have been purposely modified. He saw that a sign of the journey has revealed the great truth. There are those who did not wish to see that truth brought to light. All that conveyed to me was Theodora had reached worlds, unlike all the people of Corona's expanse ever seen. There she unearthed a great treasure of technology, one that Armana had privilege of experiencing. So what do you know about this great spirit? Great miracle, the Omnissiah's breath meant to help us discontinue the cycle. It was born of the treasure of the Amanat and Theodora discovered upon the Dark Worlds. Yet even being so glorious needs to attend and guides, and as the Cognizance fleet is racked by schism, and my brother suffers defeats without end, there's no end to aid the spirit. That's why I came here. Does the name Nomos mean anything to you? Nothing. Okay. He has not come to know us yet. He will if you let him, Kefka Palazzo. We know. We sense his words are about us. He has told us through a story. You are strong, yet you yourself has been caught. Took a vow that would never inflict physical harm upon lay people. The Omnissiah grants us the power of true flesh and a purpose for than damaging the frail and blind creatures that have not yet tasted its knowledge. Okay. Decision. We ask you keep him for us. Yep. Okay, yeah, we're gonna keep him, but also, you're now mine, and you shall obey my every whim. This is not what I wished for, but if such a price, we pay for the right to stay on the ship and behold the currents of the Great Spirit. Then I play it shall, let the cycle be discontinued. Noble servitor turns their head to you and nod at once, but could be interpreted as expression of gratitude. Thank you, Nomos. Nomos. I see you have found a great spirit, asked Clypeus. I salute you, the ruler of the ship. I have found a miracle, and the end of my worldly road. I've never seen and never will see anything more meaningful than the spirit of Nomos, in the face of its multitude, where nothing but fixed values of erroneous function. The cyber gargoyle's gaze tracks you as you walk away from the cogitator. Wait. It is time to discuss the findings and discoveries with the very entity that asked the rogue trader for help in the first place. Yeah. Okay. We have analyzed the data which you've stated us, and we have recreated the sequence of events. Okay. First, there was the epitaph. It is a world, but it's merely a case, a container for something we cannot name and we cannot understand. Theodora and the ship has been to that place. Something was lifted up from that world, a gift, a trusted priest in Crimson, one who identifies himself as Amanat, comprehended the gift, raised the epitaph, and from it, he created what the databanks list as Tech Blight. What is Tech Blight? But that is not how Nomos came into being. We were not invented. We were not freed. We came into being by accident. Okay. Theodora's ambition, the myriad mechanisms of the huge ship. Amanat's mind, the inquisitive attempts to comprehend and extract. The dormant blight. The dormant epitaph. What lies hidden in its death. And between it all, we slipped in, connected, and emerged like electrical discharge between the poles. This does sound like an accidental oopsies of turning something into abominable intelligence, right? Accident, incident, that's what it is we are. We have no purpose, no history, no more, just are. Where is this epitaph? Okay. The data is gone, deleted, erased deliberately, but we cannot trace who did it or why. We also got the possessed ship. We found the truth about Nomos. What it is a tech blight. A gift, but a terrible one. You would call it a weapon. Theodora coveted it. She needed it desperately, but we did not know why. So how was Amulet involved? He desired knowledge. Theodora allowed him to explore the gifts of the epitaphs, slaking his thirst, but we did not know. It did not bring him happiness. The footprints of his slaked thirst. Fear followed. The blessed Almanat was involved with the birth of the spirit named Nomos. I did not believe for a moment that I could have been frightened by this miracle. It was not us he feared. He did not know us, but only suspected. His mental process was preoccupied by the tech blight. That was what he feared. He wanted protection from it. So, the ship was on Epitaph. Almanat traveled aboard investigating the tech blight, and Nomos was born as a result of an incident. So, how is it possible that no one in the crew know the whole truth? Hidden deliberately. Okay. Okay. Who has the resources, the knowledge, and power to accomplish such a feat? Would have been beyond the capabilities of Blessed Amanat himself, and he would never destroy knowledge. This story disturbs me. It sounds like an echo of the sacrilege whose name is preservation of ignorance. The spirit of Nomos must be protected from the encroachments of the power to try to conceal the truth from its birth. Okay, so simply live, comprehend yourself and the world. Life does not need a purpose to justify. To be my servant and my blade, force to be reckoned with by all. Yep. A servant, a force. Okay, blessed by the spirit, a great path. We must assist on its way. Yep. Okay. So it's going to have to be the throne room. Yep. Okay, okay, okay. Right. Let's see if there's more little events for us. And if there is, then... Oh, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? I need... Wait. What time is it? Oh, we have 1 more hour. Give me a second, okay? I'm going to maybe take a small break. And I need to double check on how I am doing. How I'm doing, right? And I'll continue my live stream if things are okay. And I'll just stop if I'm not feeling good. Okay, I'll be right back.
Alrighty.
Kefka, palace over Valentius, bearer of the war is a greatest look trader on the colorless expanse. Only Kefka, palace over Valentius, Lord of laughter, silk and blade, or sealed in blood and gold. The ecclesiarchy starts to whisper, the Inquisition starts to stare, but the ledgers all show prophecy. starts to whisper, the Inquisition starts to stare, but the ledgers all show profit, so we pretend there's nothing there. Kefka, malicious bearer, around the warrant of trick, great roach trader of the Coroner's expense. Ecclesiarchy starts to whisper, the Inquisition starts to stare, but the ledgers all show profit, so we pretend there's nothing there. All hail Kefka, Palazzo, the malicious bearer of wrath, the war is a trick, greatest roach trader on the Coroner's expanse.
Alrighty then. Give me a second while I make sure that all of my ducks are in a row. I'm on my side, but that's good news. Physically, I am doing much better. So that's good. Versus what I usually have.
That's good. Welcome back.
Yep. Yep. Usually, yeah, I'm doing a little bit better. Could be a combination of things. Tomorrow, I'm not sure I'm going to stream yet. But if I do stream, I'll be on my side. And the reason I'm going to stream tomorrow mostly is probably because I want to make some of the other announcements. Or maybe I'll just, I'll see. I have so many other things to do, though. I have my mom's autobiography to write. And yeah, amongst other important things like generate images of the shore leave. My goodness. That's such a sus thing, right? And I think we have to go to the palace. Yeah, surely you can't be serious. Yep. And that the other two, I've turned Karen into an Imperial Knight Noble. You know, the one that pilots big machines. I think that those guys are called, and an unsanctioned psyker for Morrigan. So, yep, Abelard needs to come along. That's fine.
Sounds right.
Yep. But I don't know if we have, like, who's going to be, like, it's a complete wash. I have no idea who's going to be what or where on what capacity, because it has been completely unpredictable in terms of the whatchamacallit, the results. Give me a second while I check out my posts. Oh, this is the wrong channel. Never mind. Wait. Why am I no longer able to play? Huh. Did my stream go down? Am I still live? Yes, no, maybe.
I'm still here.
Yeah, for some odd reason, I can't reach the stream anymore. Oh my goodness. Okay, we're back on the on the website at least. But yeah, I mean the first round was completely like it was really weird because Sakura but to be fair, it's because Marissa, Mai and Sakura were in the same group, right? And Marissa, wait, no. Which group was Sakura in? Sakura was in Group D with Rose and Karen. Oh, I know. Okay, she paled in comparison with Karen. That's what it was. Karen was such a fit for Rogue Trader, or maybe Karen is the favorite to win. I don't know. So she's going to probably be one of the stronger candidates, certainly, of Group L, but we have no idea. But Group L is a bloodbath waiting to happen between Morgan, Cammy, Rainbow Mika, and Karen. My. Because Karen has strong first like Karen has such a strong presence in Group L in her first round. Even Marissa had yeah, we'll have to see. We'll have to see how things go. I'll be upset if Marissa doesn't make it, though. But you can never be sure. And and the semifinals are going to be a bloodbath. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand around. No need to crowd around. Governor Darivestam will take care of everything. Yep. This is ridiculous. Such a thing happening right in the Rogue Trader's Palace. Yep, certainly. Oh, somebody's already dead. I could see. Were we late to help? You're confronted by the sight of a dead body at the entrance of the palace. The corpses have been hauled into a pile. Some are dressed in the uniforms of palace wardens, while the others are arrayed in the clothing typical of Dragonus nobility. Warden, your lordship, we're honored by your presence. Examine the assailants. Yep. Yeah, the bodies of assailants are studded with many augmentics, but upon closer inspection, you realize they are not merely implants. The construction makes it clear that the deceased were not humans. High-functioning servitors? Huh. As far as I know, House Goprek received such servitors in the Crimson Priesthood as gifts in the past, although this is my first time seeing one myself, so what is this mess? You see, your lordship, these people wanted to attack. Warden clears his throat. Second Lieutenant of the Palace Guard, Elam Vite reporting. Shortly before you arrived, we averted an assassination attempt on the rogue trader. The palace soldiers detected intruders and engaged them in combat. Whereas the court chancellor, Wazarian, thinks she's with the rest of House Wazarian, detained in the throne room. That is, Governor Drafton has gathered the governor's nobility there to pronounce a guilty verdict against House Wazarian. Why is the governor not here to greet the rogue trader? Then, I do not know, your lordship. Perhaps he is. You could probably find him inside the throne room, but the governor intends to put House Wazarian on trial. My goodness. Bodies of multiple wounds. And let's look at the awareness check.
As it should be.
There's a crumpled up letter in the side of the blooded soaked jacket. Wait, crumpled letter? Did I receive the crumpled letter? No. Okay, let me see what else is here. But it does look like we have a bit of an event on our hands. Noble and aristocrats. All this fuss over the Wazarians, they don't deserve so much attention.
They will see. Oh, yes, indeed. They all will see.
Do not turn your foul gaze upon me, or I will cut out your cursed eye myself.
You are a black blotch. My gaze is helplessly drawn toward you as to a grisly disaster. I want to look away, but the distortion of your soul is both frightening and mesmerizing.
Oh, it's like he's comparing him to a car wreck, I think. Oh dear. Wait, why is my palace filled with heretical things? As it should be.
A car wreck, LOL.
Guess nothing here. All right. One with the Chancellor was Clement Rosarian. I have an appointment. Let me through. Apologies, my lord. You cannot further Governor Drivesim's orders. Oh dear. Up. Move over. Let his lordship rogue trader through. Oh, I beg your pardon, your lordship. Your lordship, please, this way. Yep. Your lordship, 'tis an honor. I regret that such an unfortunate circumstance occasioned the rogue trader's visit to the capital. Your lordship, you're here. Please, you must hear us out. The rogue trader is undoubtedly here to listen to the testimony of each and every one of us and to punish the traitors. The governor's words, directed at Clementia, are harsh. They are echoes of the scornful sneers and whispers of the assembled nobles. We have known each other for many decades now, and we have had our fair share of disagreements, but do you really think my flesh and blood would trample upon my very definition of honor and loyalty? Abelard is quivering with rage. Quivering! The governor sweeps his gaze on Abelard, then replies, a faint shadow of a doubt in his voice. We have evidence implicating them, Abelard. I'm sure that his lordship will arrive at the fair ruling. What are the charges against House Viserion, then? Disruption of logistical lines, bribery of Adeptus Emeritus Stratum officials, document forgery, and organization of heretical insurrections. On top of the evidently devastating economic impact it has had on your protectorate, these criminal acts have impeded the delivery of the imperial tithe, which has in turn drawn the administratum's attention. Needlessly to say, the esteemed Adeptus Arabites cannot ignore the situation either. And before your representatives arrive at the palace, we are obligated to identify and punish those responsible. Clementia, I wish to hear your account. Your lordship, House Viserion denies all charges laid against it. Those last few months have indeed been trying for Dargonas, but we've done our best to remedy this situation. Our family's very efforts to focus on stabilizing the capital's logistics and economy. So much so that we fail to notice the web of intrigue unfolding before our backs. So what happened to our Dargonas in my absence? When we caught wind of the rumors of your disappearance, we patiently awaited the news of your return. But then Dargonas was struck by a series of terrible events. The first was the sabotage of logistics that was hampered shipments. The massed unrest spread across every entire planet, and the minor noble houses began squabbling amongst themselves, trying to pin the blame on the rivals. We took great pains and calmed them down and managed to quash their revolt, though not without some outside help, unfortunately. These events have also been overshadowed by the, I am unashamed to even say it out loud of your lordship, the rumors circulating among the higher houses. The governor stammers, then takes a breath. Some are calling it for Theodora's true heir to be installed at the height of your house. Kunrad Voidbeer. Oh, that little beast. Okay, so he's behind everything. Not all of your subjects have been forgotten of his past efforts and benefit from the Trade Protectorate. Travsem stops talking, watching his tense expression. When the investigation was launched, the evidence led us to the Viserions. Oh my goodness. What are the dead bodies in front of the entrance of my palace, then? Your lordship, I humbly beg your pardon. You see, right before your arrival, the palace guard discovered a plot to assassinate you.
We are the only heir. All others were and can be thrown out of the airlock.
Yes.
Trophy, congratulations. You've received 100 messages today with Restream chat.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for the 100 chat, Manta, but seriously, it is Kunrad Voidbeer's machinations, I guess. I beg your pardon. Yep, this drives them. You aren't accusing one of Dargonas' leading noble houses for the reason of without airtight evidence, are you? Of course I have evidence, your lordship. The investigation has established that members of the Viserion family, which was responsible for both Dargonas' fleet, its logistics, used the contacts to influence the forge of host documents in order to undermine planet supply routes, economy, and this fomenting unrest amongst the inhabitants. Okay, so it's either the Viserions are in on it, truly, because Theodora... The thing is, Theodora has been up to no good, trying to create some trouble in the neighborhood. It took one little fight, and Abelard got scared, and the Viserions was a great... and she personally ascended the Viserions into power. So maybe she was manipulating the Viserions as well. Allow me to my son Cornelius. The governor points to the lanky young man sliding beside him. His bows curtly, at Grains meet your eye. Cornelius had a prestigious position at the Administratum Palace, and it's thanks to him that we managed to identify and trace the entire clan of forged documents. We probably are a target of a plot by Kunrad, though. The investigation led us to the perpetrators who admitted to acting on these orders of the members of House Viserion. It was they who intended to spreading the idea of restoring the title Rogue Trader to the true heir. Yep. This young man is shrouded in a mist of grey and blue, sickly shadows of fear fluttering around him. Okay, so do you support the governor's accusations, other houses? Mr. Cat's attendants exchange glances, the noble houses averting their gazes to the noble ladies. Hiding behind fans, no one is willing to be the first to answer. Over many years of service, Governor drives them. That's a Sourback saying, earned Theodora's trust, and He holds the highest office for a reason, so on behalf of Sourback, I support his accusations. I apologize, Your Lordship, but I wish to speak too. Of course, I agree with my husband. Governor Drivestem would not press charges against anyone if they're absolutely certain of the authenticity of the evidence he has unearthed. I think anyone here would argue that anyone who ever doubted the authority of the true rogue trader should be prosecuted. I am sure, Your Lordship, that you will eradicate the surge of heresy from your domain. Your Lordship, Governor Drivestem has always faithfully served the rogue trader of House von Valentius and has concerned himself with the future of your rogue dynasty, and so House Caprak thinks his charges against Rosarian to be sound. Oh dear. Okay. Everybody's against Rosarian. I'm going to speak in defense of my family's honor. Evidence provided by the governor is utterly false. Refuted, but I cannot say with confidence that no one from my family has ever tried to forge documents with Adeptus Ministratum, let alone undermine it in your capital. Sabotage looks okay. I'm not gonna ask them to release. Can we ask them to release immediately? I want to hear more before making my final decision. Yep. Choose your lordship. Speak to me when you really announce your verdict. Okay. Thank you for your willingness to help, Lord Captain. I'm certain all charges are false. Be grateful to your help in exposing them. Oh my goodness, this is friggin' Clue. Yep. Well, it could be, you could say it's going to be Clue. Or more likely it's going to be, hey, we're not going to go quietly unless we could assuade the other members of the house. Yep. It is more likely. There's less Clue, but more Game of Thrones intrigue, I assume. If I remember correctly, it is the lady of the Caprak house. Her mechanical voice sounds distant and different. Greetings, dear Lord. My name is may the Omnissiah grant you understanding. Abelard, it will be difficult for you to be under the circumstances with your house standing accused of such a grave crime. My family, the Toriana, is yet to find guilty of anything. That verdict is for the rogue trader to reach. Do you think the accusations against the Rosarian's family are true? I would not speak such responsibility upon myself to rule upon their guilt, your lordship. Governor Dreiser's accusations are worthy of consideration, however. Such a political answer. Such a political answer. Worth consideration. Right, time to navigate the politics. Your opinion which nobles have as reason to be party to such a conspiracy, yeah. Pardon my bluntness, your lordship, but I will not answer truthfully. To be anyone. Greed, fear, any ideas could drive even the most loyal subjects to do the unthinkable. The assailants that were killed today, all of them were high-functioning servitors. Such servitors are employed by families close to the Adeptus Mechanicus. Isn't that so? It's impossible to read Liana's emotions, the heavily augmented face, but her sudden turn towards her family betrays her confusion and surprise. Perplexed whispers about family members to another. Impossible. We came here by ourselves without any servitors. We know nothing about it. Yep. Your Lordship, thank you for informing us this. You are absolutely right. My house is indeed been endowed with high-functioning servitors. A blessing of those who reprieve the Omnissiah, but today, none of our house members are accompanied by them. Any thoughts on this note? Official high-functioning servitors employed by my house and my house alone. If such things were to attack the rogue trader, suspicion and would instantly fall upon the Capraks. I assume this is what the Rosarians intend to happen, but they did not expect the servitors would have this letter on them. Vincent, I wish to speak to you. Yep. I do serve your lordship. How may I help you? What makes you charges against Viserion as a family? Could they truly be guilty? Yeah. Could they truly be guilty? Okay. I do not think I could doubt the validity of the accusations, but I'm also not sure how Viserion had a reason to betray you, your lordship. I don't know of any instance where their loyalty to you could prove anything but other than unwavering. I know you care for Asteri Viserion. Are you prepared to watch her die, then? There's something you ought to know, your lordship. Today I noticed one of my family members to be in an odd, uncharacteristic mood. Helen Goprak is my paternal second cousin, once removed. May the Emperor save his soul. Usually reserved and possessed, today he was frantic and anxious, fidgeting with unusual a small piece of paper and seemingly looking at someone to no avail. When I last saw him, he was headed to the entrance hall where the altars are. Perhaps you should talk to him. Okay, that'll do. Thank you. All right. So, Helen. That'll do, pig. That'll do. I should take my leave. So where is this Helen? Cornelius drives them. Cornelius drives them. They said they're heading towards the entrance.
Things in my veins.
Your lordship, are you leaving already? But everyone is waiting to... Yeah, we're not leaving. We're just looking for one of the drive stems. Or the Goprak.
There will be no peace in my wake.
And there's the Sourabacks. Okay, let's go talk to the Sourabacks then. Intrigue, intrigue.
How shall we deal with those who suspect us of heresy?
Just throw them out the airlocks, your lordship. Looking like a younger copy of his father, stands at a slight distance. Cast so his mother. Expensive yet understated dress serves to highlight the dazzling beauty of Marika's wife, Regina. The Sourback's Patriarch's eye, trained upon Mara's eye, sees that the air itself has grown heavy. With visible effort, Sourback turns his gaze back to you. Okay. Your lordship, I'm delighted you have chosen to grace us with your attention. Let's look closely at Maracaius. Despite the Sourback's attempts to suppress his revulsion, the presence of humans in your retinue undoubtedly reflects his fervent desire to eliminate the enemy's humanity. Do my companions distress you, Sourback? A rogue traitor is the chosen servant of the Emperor and the humanity's best. By surrounding yourself with depraved Xenos who scorn the very exceptions of by humankind, you teeter on the brink of heresy, and no privilege granted by Emperor could turn the blind eye to that fact. The thought of existing in the same sector as the Xenos is revolting. The presence of your retinue here, the capital city of Von Valesia's Triad dynasty, enrages me. To have Xenos sullying the streets of this planet after what we endured, and the protection of his rogue trader, no less. Okay. Let's kiss Regina's hand. I'm honored, Lady Sourback. Why, how kind of you to say, your lordship. Burning eyes fixed upon you. Sourback straightens and leans forward, trying to partially occupy the space between you and his wife. Set again the doom and gloom of this current event to your husband's dour family, and you look especially dazzling today, Regina. My goodness. Ray. Oh, really, your lordship? I'm glad to hear this from a rogue trader, especially today. My goodness. Regina, step away from his lordship. Marichias, trying to his best. Oh, dear. Oh. Throne preserve you, Marichias. Stop being so jealous. Oh, we got the tag. We got the forbidden tag already. Make a scene over nothing. Just because crude blockheads like you lack the refinement and courtesy of Kefka Palacio and Valancius. Oh my goodness. His bile poisons the air around him whenever he goes. Once he gets something in his head, all he has to remove the head. He has off to remove the heads of others just to prove that in the right. Okay. Do you really believe the Wazarians are guilty? Okay. Certainly. Governor Driveston possesses proof of their guilt, and they have no means by which to refute it. Even if we were to entertain the idea that the Wazarians are being framed, how much longer would their house have lasted anyway, if so ill-prepared to treachery? My advice as House Wazarian was to not appeal to the rogue trader for help, but instead simply accept their fate, and make the worst, not make matters worse for themselves. Cannot remember Kefka Palazzo and Valence is seeking your advice on what House Wazarian should do in this situation. Pay attention, Marichias. Focus on the rogue trader's questions. Who apart from the Wazarians could have a motive to conspire against me? Well, House Drivestem's wishing to expand their clout. House Caprag, who has lost their influence after the Kiev Gamma incident, and House Sarovac, who is Patriarch's to direct his communication with a rogue trader. Anyone could be a reason to conspire against you. But equally, they could have none. It's not a question of motive, but loyalty. Each of your subjects have sworn oath of loyalty to you. So whose sincerity do you doubt? You've unveiled hatred on these Sarovac. Is it grounds enough to me to charge you with heresy? Am I hearing this from you, the Emperor's servant, who flouts all that is sacred? The person who thinks the laws of Imperium are meaningless? Marichias, your time now is little time when you do well to stop and not make matters for yourself. Since the parents are high-functioning servitors, do you think the Caprax could be behind the attack? I've always thought that Tora Ayana was too big to participate in such risky ventures, but it seemed I was wrong about her. Okay, let's just leave. Is it different to talk to... Can we talk to Regina herself? What about talking to Vicent? Okay. Greetings, your lordship. May the Omnissiah grant you and your understanding. With your house standing accused of such a grave crime. But is yet to be found guilty. Okay. And let's see.
Patience? My nerves are frayed.
These are the drive stems. Right. More drive stems. But where exactly is... Oh, come on. Okay, give me a second. My body's being completely rambunctious today. Riyama?
All the drive stems.
เตรียมข้าวหรือยังเลยเดี๋ยวแป๊บหนึ่งนะตอนนี้ร่างกายมันกระโดกกระเดกอยู่เดี๋ยวพี่กะจะดูว่าจะต้องหยุดไลฟ์สดหรือเปล่าI might need to stop streaming. I'll talk to the Wazarians first. You know, I might need to stop streaming. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'll see, because I just had, yeah, we'll see. Dang, my body won't let me. Yeah. It's weird because I just went to took a bathroom break just a few moments ago, and now I'm feeling it again. So we'll see if my body's reacting poorly. But if not, tomorrow's going to be a day off. Yeah, tomorrow's going to be a day off, so we'll need to actually see if things are going to go okay. And I'll do all the other things. And tomorrow's also the day I'm going to announce the results of the not the results, the next round. So yeah, hopefully you'll enjoy the quote unquote Shore Leave Beach episode. So yep, that's going to be it for today. I think we'll end things a little bit sooner than usual. So that being said, it's now time to thank our members. So let's see who we should thank. Let's thank Apilux, Manta, Talenton. You guys will be like the most important members, like VIP members, certainly. Burton also as a member, who is still a member all this time, along with Yellowneck, Broson, Ozor, and other honorary members. Thank you for your support. If you want to check out the membership program, want to be turned to a Pokemon, check it out. But the rest of you guys, don't forget to like the video if you enjoy it, subscribe if you want to see more, and click on the bell to get notified for when I go live, etc. And that's going to be it for today. It's me and Begin. I'll be back. See you guys in a bit. Have a good day, Manta. And
have a good day, Biggie and all.
Yep, see you guys in a bit. Well, tomorrow's the day off. See you guys in a few days. Bye for now.